Hello friends, perfect tenses we are going to compare. We will compare the present perfect, past perfect and also the future perfect. Then things will be very clear to you where to use the future perfect, where to use the past perfect, where to use the present perfect. See, look at this. There are 10 test frames here. You can see the first one, of course, you can see already, and therefore you will see he has left the place. He has left. He is not here. Understand? He has left. Already left. Means just now. By the time I complete speaking, he left. Now, by the time you arrive, he will have left. Will have left. Now that means by the time you arrive is future. He has not arrived here, but before that he will have left. Both are in the future. He is coming, before that he left. And now the third one is when we reached the station, the train had left. Now that means there are two actions in the past. The first one is you always use the past perfect. You have said reach the station, that is the second action. Had left, that is the first action. Reach the station, train had gone. Train is not there. So, then we come again the next one that several people have seen the spectacle. Means by the time I am speaking, all the people have come and gone. Next is several people before you came, means had seen. Had seen, you came. You came is the second action. The first action is past perfect tense. Several people had seen before you came. Your coming is the second, and this is the first. Several people will have seen the spectacle by tomorrow. They not seen, we are wait for tomorrow. Many people will come, several people will come. They will have seen by tomorrow. See the difference. First one, just now over. Second, two past actions. Yes. Second, you have a future time and both future, but the first one will have left. Both future actions. The first action, for the first action you use future perfect, for the second action you use present. Now third sentence you will find the two past action. First action you use the past perfect, and second action you use the past tense, simple past. Same here. Several people had seen. So several people have seen the spectacle. By now, just now it is over. Several people had seen the spectacle before you came. The first action is had seen, second is coming. Third one, several people will have seen the spectacle by tomorrow. It's future. The reference is to future, by tomorrow. You cannot say several people had seen tomorrow. You cannot say several people have seen tomorrow. None of these things you can say. So that is another way to find out which is the correct form. Okay, all the students have done their projects. Have done their projects. All the students will have done their projects by next month. Here it is already done. All the students have done their projects and they left. They have gone for vacation. But here, all the students will have done their projects by next month, future. And all the students had done their projects before I asked them to do. So, doing the project is the first action. Ask them to do is the second action. So, for first action you use past perfect, second action you use simple past. And finally you have one more, that is you have got see here you have past tense. So naturally there will be past perfect. So he had suffered he had suffered a lot before I could rescue him. So I wanted to save him, but before I could go and get hold of him, he had already suffered. Both actions in the past. Suffering is the first action, the rescuing is the second action. So for the first action, you use the past perfect tense. Understand? Now let's see one or two sentences more, and then you can. Now these frames were completed by me. Now it is your business to do. Alright, I will give and I will wait for 2 or 3 minutes for you to answer. This time I will not wait because it is kind of guided exercise. Now it won't be a guided exercise, and so let's begin. 1. What are we going to do is, see, he dash, we can say, for several days, bracket you can say work. Sentence. And then you have got second one, let's say, before you get hold of him, before you get he dash disappear. You can start doing it, start completing it. And the third one is, as I am writing the test frame on the board, you can continue answering also, and then we will check up. Okay. And before we reached the hospital, before we reached the hospital, the doctors, nurse leave. Okay. And the fourth one, you are doing it, suppose, no? Yes. By the time you meet me, I have your home. Reach. And the fifth and the last one for you, and that is we have the trophy before your arrival. Win. So you have got 5 restraints. I will give you 2 minutes for you to answer. Okay. After 2 minutes I will return. Okay, I have done, and you should also give the reasons for it. Alright, first one, what are you going to do? You have got 4 here now, so that is a clue. So he has worked. He has worked for several days. 4 and since, you remember now. We have got 4 and since, you can use the past, sorry, the present perfect. Okay. He had worked since Monday, or he has worked for several days. Before you get hold of it, present. So naturally this will be, what will be this? That will be future perfect. So before you get hold of him, he will have disappeared. Disappeared. Isn't it? Before you catch him, he will have disappeared. He is an invisible man. You cannot see him. Okay. Third one. Before we reach, so past tense. Naturally, the second part will be past perfect. The doctors had left. The doctors had left. So that's a clue. The simple past, naturally there will be past perfect. When you have got two past action, here present, next one will be future perfect, because this both refers to future actions. Listen. Now, by the time you meet me, see presence. So that will be, what will that be? That will be future perfect. I will have reached. I will have reached your home. By the time you meet me, you come to meet me, but before that I will have reached. We win. Before you are arrived. So we will have won. Isn't it? We will have won. Before your arrival. Before your arrival, that is future. Before your arrival. Isn't it? So future indication. You are not come here. So before your arrival, we will have won the trophy. I think you are clear to you. Fine, we have done all the 15 sentences. 15 test frames are 15, a set of 15 test frames is our standard test. So we have done all the 15. I think now it is clear to you. So bye, have a nice day.